Elizabeth, I have seen your makeup bag. I see it just about every day in the makeup room. How often would you say, honestly, you're throwing things away?
Okay, it's a little embarrassing that I may have a blush from when I started here at KSTP, and I am approaching my 10-year anniversary at this television station in June. And I think it was like one of my first purchases at Sephora when I got this job, and it's been in my makeup bag ever since, and I used it yesterday.
Oh, you used it yesterday?
Yeah, didn't I look blushy?
Our next guest is bringing in the trash can as we speak so that you can toss it. We're going to have her toss it out right here. Here to help overhaul your makeup bag, say hi to the founder of WarPaint International beauty agency, Jessica May.
Hi, Jessica. Am I killing you here, honey?
This is a decade old.
Yeah,
a little bit.
It is about a decade old. This is a blush, and look, I've used it so well.
You got your money's worth.
I got my money's worth. It's a nice pink. You think it's time for this to go?
I think it's time.
All right.
It's time.
And I even have other ones. Like I
need like a slow motion.
Say something to it, whatever you need.
I appreciate you. Thank you for your service. You have brought me great joy. Boy, it's even all faded. It doesn't even say the label on it anymore.
Where she bought it from. There we go.
Goodbye.
Right, good.
Okay, Jessica, so that was done. You say the first step, though, is to really take a look at everything you have, and that was apparently what I wasn't doing. Take an inventory?
Yeah, it's the new year. Take inventory of your makeup bag. Kind of what have you been using, what are you not using, what have you had in your bag for a really long time that you haven't replaced or sprayed a little bit of alcohol on to sanitize a little bit.
Why do people not do this more often? Is it because they're opposed to the idea of, because you need to do a full makeup bag dump, put it all out on the counter,
money
right?
on it. It's hard. It's expensive.
It is hard. It is hard, especially if you might be somebody that only wears makeup when you're going out for a special occasion or something like that. So you're not using it as often, so it doesn't get used up as quickly.
I think these questions that she asks are funny. When is the last time you replaced your mascara? Have you been using the same blush for 3 years?
Oh boy.
We, tripled that almost.
Yes.
With you.
Oh my goodness. The mascara is the biggest one.
Yeah, mascara is the biggest one every 90 days. Even if it's not drying out or flaking or anything, every 90 days, you're putting it on your eye.
You can get eye infections.
You can get eye infections.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's a good list right there.
Even if you've been sick or whatever. Oh, this is really good. Lipstick, 18 months.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, you should print this out, my friend.
I know.
Yes.
And I should hang it up in our station makeup room.
Oh, that'd be great for
all
everybody.
the anchors can go through and get rid of it. On average, you think we're exceeding those numbers?
Absolutely. And when it comes to a more solid product like a blush or a powder, you can extend the life of it a little bit.
To a decade?
Not quite a decade. That's a little positive thinking there. But if you spray your products every so often with a 70% alcohol, that will help break down that bacteria, and then that'll extend the life of your eyeshadows or your solid products.
What's happening when it gets like that sort of film, like crystallization almost on top, and you can't get the product out? What does that mean?
That's bacteria and dirt.
That I was asking for a friend.
Yes, asking for a friend.
That is not glitter to be clear?
And should you scrape it off and just go ahead and use the rest?
You can do a scrape off and then spray it with that 70% alcohol. And then the other key too to making those products last longer is to wash your brushes.
Let's talk about that. That's step 2.
Yes.
You've got to start a brush washing routine. What do you suggest?
So this should be every girl's resolution for 2018. I don't care who you are. So this is a really cool product from Sigma. They have a couple different brush washing gadgets.
Yeah, these are neat.
Yeah, so if you take this, you slide it right on your hand.
Okay.
You're going to get your brush wet. Oh, you know what? I need to pop this
Oh,
off.
here, I can
How can we help?
Thanks. And then you're going to dip that in the running water on your sink.
Okay.
And then just put a little pump on there.
And this is like a little shampoo? Oh.
And then you're just going to swirl it around.
Now, why do you like that better than doing that in your hand? Because I usually would just take my hand and swirl.
Well, if you have 50 brushes like me after a client, your hand gets raw.
Yeah.
And see all the little nubs on here? Yeah. You're really getting all that tough product, especially on foundation and powder brushes. You're really going to get all that product out of there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So once a week.
Not as good.
What?
Once a week?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I need an assistant.
Yeah.
Steve, that's your job.
Makeup done. Oh, geez, my tasks are growing.
And does that help your brushes last longer? Does it help? What does it help with?
It's going to help a lot of different things. So you're putting the brush on your face, you're then putting it in the makeup. Putting it in the makeup, then on your face. So bacteria starts to build up on the makeup and on the brush over time. You're applying that to your face. It can cause breakouts, all kinds of different infections and things like that. So it's bad for the skin. It's also bad and hard on the brushes to have all that product build up on it.
I have noticed that when I do wash my brushes, my makeup goes on so great. It feels like I got a whole new makeup kit.
You should do it every week.
I
You'll feel
should.
great all the
Okay.
time.
Yep.
Step 3 for the makeup bag overhaul is you got to step out of your comfort zone. try something new.
Yes, definitely. So we're gonna do a little lipstick demo.
We're gonna do a little
Miss
swap.
Elizabeth today.
I'll take this off what I was
boy.
wearing.
So one of the biggest trends for 2018 is that power lip.
Ooh.
So we're seeing a lot of bright, bold berry colors, bright lipstick, you know, those red tones. Today I'm going to
Do I look
use...
kind of dead with no lipstick?
You know, putting a lip on does make a difference. If
Yeah.
the rest of the face is made up, there is a bit of a morgy feel.
Sure.
So this is from Elixir. I think we're going to really step out of your comfort zone with this one. This is a color called Quantum. It's from Elixir.
You know, I
Why
trust
didn't
them.
you
They're
just put
local
that on
people.
from the lipstick? Why do you have it on that
I do it
scalpel?
this way because this is my professional products from my makeup kit. So in order to keep them sanitary from client to client, I scoop a little bit out, put it on my palette, and then apply it
Then
to
you're
the
brushing.
client.
Isn't
Okay,
this
all
good?
right.
Yes.
All right,
yes,
give it a
yes,
whirl
yes.
here.
I find though,
Make sure
I
we have a
like
good
using
shot of
a
Elizabeth's
brush
lip
with
Yeah,
Elixir.
me too. So again, this is Quantum.
Yeah.
It's a very bold, dark purple,
What
fun
sort
color.
of a skin tone do you need to have to pull this off?
You know, I think anybody can rock this, to be honest with
Because
you.
it's enough of a statement
It
color?
is, yeah. And again, you know, a good rule of thumb with this when you're doing a statement lip is to make sure that you aren't doing anything too bold then on your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you look like you are just doing makeup overload there. One's
Yes.
got to be bold, the other's got to be muted, understated.
I should have had you sitting down.
And I know the Elixir lipstick. Look, we have an audience that'll come here on Fridays, and a question that Elizabeth often gets after the show is, "Tell me about your lipstick."
Yes.
And she's always wearing Elixir lipstick when they ask that
I
question.
love
It
that.
never fails. Am I right? Am I portraying you
I feel
correctly?
like I'm
here?
at the dentist and
Yeah.
I hear the hygienist is asking me questions.
This is
How are your
great.
kids? They're great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's right. You say nothing right now.
Awesome.
They're a
well,
local
we will
company.
perfect this after.
Yeah.
At the break.
No, we
okay.
can see the color.
Yeah.
I kind of have
Yeah.
hard lips to do.
Let's see this.
They're really a challenge. Ready?
How do they look?
I love that color. It's really pretty.
Ooh, that's fun. What is that one
that's
called
bold,
again?
but that's
Quantum.
different. That looks
Quantum.
nice.
They have good stuff. Okay, so that's a nice way to refresh. And you say also gold highlighter is a big thing right now.
Yeah, it is. Rihanna's kind of made that a thing with her new beauty line. So gold is kind of everywhere. One of my favorites is from Becca. It's a really nice.
And then where are you putting that? Like just in those highlighter spots?
Yeah, so I like to use a fan brush from Sigma. This one is F42, and you just want to dust it right on top of those cheekbones, right there. And if you really want to get crazy, step out of that comfort zone, you can dust a little bit on that Cupid's bow
Really?
area and underneath on your lips for that extra pop.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fun.
Another way to refresh, schedule a makeup lesson with a pro. Do
Yeah.
this to just get an idea of something new, and are you using the right stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So at WarPaint, we do offer on-site, so we'll come to your home and do a personal makeup lesson for you.
That's nice.
We'll take inventory of that makeup bag, help you say goodbye to those old products that are maybe expired, kind of take an inventory too and make any other product recommendations that you
Sure.
might need. And then we can also take you makeup shopping
You
as
know
well.
what's
Oh, that's a fun
nice
way to get a new
too
look.
about actually going to someone's house.
That's a
is-
good gift idea.
That is a great gift idea. And then you're there in the natural light that they get ready in every day. So it's not like you're there with a professional studio lighting at the department store, but instead, this is
Absolutely.
my bathroom light, and this is what it needs to look like.
Yeah.
Really fun. Thanks,
Jessica,
Jessica.
thanks so
Absolutely.
much.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
New Year. Boy,
Happy New Year.
I feel liberated about that blush. You better hide that garbage can so I don't dig that thing right out of there.
I thought you were going to say you feel liberated. Lip joke.
Kapow.
If you want to learn more about those private makeup lessons that could make a great gift idea, we've posted details about WarPaint International at TwinCitiesLive.com.
Don't miss out on Twin Cities Live's half-price deal at Sigma Beauty's Mall of America location. You can get a $30 certificate for $15. You can head to the deals page at TwinCitiesLive.com for details. And you'll remember it was that brush mitt and the shampoo that Jessica used.
Yes.
Looking good. Okay.